1st and 10 and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. They'll run with a second-round pick from Akers Drive. He'll be stopped at the 35, but not before he picks up 7 yards. And, Charles, you wonder about this defense coming in. I mean, look, it's no secret they're playing a team that's down on its luck right now. Losers of 5 straight. How does that change how you prepare for a game?
Well, to me, the first thought is you just get after them early, right? Take away any chance of them building any confidence. But the second thing is you prepare a little bit differently. You've got to expect this team to take chances, go for it on 3rd and 4th downs, run a lot of trick plays, anything to try and break their losing streak. So you must stay alert and stay aware.
And they'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
A run here on 1st down with Reynolds. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 14 yards into Chicago, 1st down.
A gain of 14. 1st down, Chicago.
Off the play fake, it's Williams. And he will find the open man. It's DJ Moore. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards.
19 yards. And the Bears, 1st down.
They'll hand off to Reynolds. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Well, we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play. A lot of precision being shown on this opening drive. They've been methodical. They've been crisp. And as a reward, they're going to be set up with an early 1st and goal.
1st and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. They'll try and run. This is Johnson. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Now from the 9, here's 2nd and goal. Looking to throw is Williams. Over the middle, and that's caught by Kmet. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line. Charles, Thursday night game. I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So as you said, you shrink the playbook. Pick out the plays that work best for you. And you know what else you're looking for?
What's that? Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Jordan Brooks with it. And the Dolphins are going to have the football here at their own 18-yard line. So far this season, this defense has had their issues against the pass, so that's a great sign for them to get the early pick.
Yeah, confidence builder for them and an absolute shock for the quarterback because he went into it. He saw the numbers we saw. He watched them on tape. I think he came into this one thinking this is going to be a big day, and it very well could be. But early in this one, advantage defense.
Oh, he had a man running free, but he overshot him, and it's incomplete.
Well, I think you have to forgive him just a little bit here because he's out of the pocket trying to make a play. But he rushes this throw and just wings it downfield right over the head of his wide-open receiver.
2nd and 10. Off-play action. Watkins. This one complete to Jalen Waddle. And he's tackled at the 38, but they doubled their yardage. The play started at the 19, and they gained 19. And he's top 5 in the league in terms of receiving yardage because of plays like that. What have you seen from him on film that you like so much?
Well, I'll strip away everything else and get to what we call the moment of truth. When the ball's arriving and there's a defender there, he just comes down with the ball. He competes and takes it away. Great hands, great ability to finish the catch.
And this one is incomplete. The Dolphins at 9-3 here on the year. They were losers last time out, trying to turn things around here in this one.
And it always helps to have a home crowd behind you, giving you encouragement as long as you give them something good to cheer about. So you know they just want to come out and play well for their faithful, and I expect them to do just that.
Now it's 2nd and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. They'll fire deep, looking for more. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Elijah Moore, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Dolphins take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. Jason Myers now for the extra point. And that makes it 7-0 Dolphins.
Makes the score Dolphins 7, Bears nothing. Jason Myers set to kick off.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
Give to Reynolds. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12. We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down. And they'll find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Nice 3rd down conversion and even 20 yards.
And that's how you shake off the interception you threw on the opening drive, come back and throw another strike and gain nice yardage. And I give credit to 2 people on this one. The man throwing the ball and the person calling the plays. They're not shutting him down early in this game.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
2nd and 11 at the 45-yard line.
On play action, here's Williams. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. And just in general, Charles, on a play like that, how tough is it for the defense to account for a running back essentially being a receiver downfield?
It's very difficult, especially if the running back has skills like a receiver, and you're aware of that before the game even begins. So throughout your practice sessions, you're going to want to be aware of him. Where is he lining up? What can he do? What kind of damage can he do to us downfield? And who can match up with him without weakening our overall defense? You're exactly right. It's a tough task to match up to him.
3rd and 3. Here's Williams. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line. A lot of bodies there in the middle of the field, and that one intercepted.
Yeah, he's looking for his tight end running a drag route across the field, and normally You'd like him to work a little bit further outside. Here the throw is a little early, and it winds up in the hands of the defender.
Now a play fake here on first down. He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. That is incomplete.
That was nice work there defensively to force incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
Off the play fake. Watkins. Pressure, and he's taken down. A Bear sack. T.J. Edwards from his outside linebacker spot, forcing the sack for a loss of 8.
Ready up.
Backfield empty here. It's 3rd and long.
Tight. 19 tight. 19 tight. Hurt. Dragon 60.
Looking to throw. Watkins. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that nearly intercepted. Well, for a guy known for his hands defensively, that's a ball he probably thinks he should have come up with. But instead, it's 4th down. So on 4th down, here's Jake Bailey to punt for the Dolphins. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. And he couldn't get it to check off. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively, obviously. 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit. Like, hey, did we practice in that colored jersey all week, not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with it. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. A run here with Reynolds. Breaks the tackle. He's got room to run. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. It's another 1st down as they bite off 23 more on that one.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They'll go again with Reynolds. No dice this go-around. He's hit behind the line and taken down. After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13.
Back at the 37-yard line.
To the air, Williams. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front. Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, 9.9 times out of 10? Just missed that one.
Oh, Odunze wide open. It's complete. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. Rome Odunze, 36 yards. And the Bears are an extra point away from evening this one up. Cairo Santos on to try the extra point. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And they come into this one off the loss over the weekend. But you say if you're going to play a Thursday night game, this is the week to do it.
It certainly is, because you get right back out there. You don't have time to dwell on things. And look, your game plan is going to be a little more limited, but so is theirs. So that's when you just appeal to your top players. Guys, you make plays in this one, we out-execute them, we can walk away with a win.
back to throw now on first down. There's a nice move. And he's taken down inside the 30. The Dolphin passing game rolling here. They've got another first down.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the first down.
Delivering another one here to Darren Waller. He's got it again. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
It's a gain of 9.
Second down and a little more than a yard here.
At the 19-yard line.
They'll look to throw again. Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late. They're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
And the Dolphins are going to have a first and goal coming up as they find a way to convert there on 3rd and 1.
First and goal at the 9-yard line.
Again, he'll drop to throw. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
They're putting together a drive here in the final minutes of the half, but the coverage has been tight all game long, and they certainly want to keep them off the scoreboard here.
Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal.
19 tight. Flag like you mean it.
Back to throw again. And it's caught. Touchdown. Jalen Waddle from 8 yards out. And the Dolphins have taken the lead. Now Myers for the extra point. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game.
Dolphins 14. Bears 7. Jason Myers set to kick off.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. After that last score we just saw, now 14-7, so a chance to march down the field here, trying to tie this football game. Looking to find a lane, but he can't rein in at the line of scrimmage. Jordan Brooks on the tackle. Now 2nd and 9. Throwing is Williams. Looking left side, that's caught by Moore. And he's going to be drawn forward and pick up a 7 past the 30 to the 32.
Makes it 3rd and 2.
To throw, Williams. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will have the Bears first down as this defense unable to hold. It's a 7-yard gain there on 3rd and 2. To the 43, 2nd down. To throw, it's Williams. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. Here's 3rd and 3. Operating from the gun, Williams. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
You've always been very good about checking my math. Am I correct? That's the first time that it's been incomplete when they've thrown it to him?
Yes, he had caught every other ball coming his way.
So they feel like they've got something really good going there, and they're going to continue to go there until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away.
Well, they finally made an adjustment there. Let's see if they can build on that stuff. 33 yards is the distance on the punt there, and it'll be Dolphin football. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And with a 7-point lead, they'll likely look to take this to the locker room and not really press the issue. They go play action here on first down. Throw caught by Ochin. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
60 by 6.
Off play action. Watkins. And this is incomplete.
Oh, they'll certainly be on the tablets going over that one for sure. Clearly they were expecting something else out of the defense and couldn't adjust to make that completion happen.
Here's 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun. Watkins. Now he's going to step up and run. And he's caught downfield. It's Waller. And he takes it all the way down to the 28-yard line. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. On first down, he'll drop to throw. That's going to be caught. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Keeps him, and he will take it in for the Dolphins touchdown. A great play there in the final seconds of the first half. And the Dolphins will extend their lead here just before halftime. Extra point up and through by Myers. And it's now 21-7.
Set to kick off.
4 seconds, all that remain here this first half as the kick gets away. Now a hit and a loose football. And this is picked up by the Dolphins. And they will take over at the 26-yard line. The Dolphins in front, and they'll be in possession of the football first as the second half gets started. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner.
And they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
Getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49.
A gain of 15 yards. That's good for the Dolphins. First down.
Now Ochin on 1st and 10. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. 11 more yards that go around. A first down as well.
That's another Dolphins first down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
And he's going to use his legs here. And a very determined run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 27. Good effort. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. Well, he is certainly dangerous when he spots a lane, and he keeps it himself there and worked out well.
And how about the moving parts on a play like this? You know you have to practice it.
And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Jalen Waddle with his 13th touchdown of the year and second of the game. And the Dolphins have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. Myers connects on the PAT. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. Oh, good-looking return setup here. He's past the 30. He will score. Touchdown, Bears. I know a lot of special teams coaches, they just want to keep it away from him because that's what he can do.
And others have egos that their players can't keep up with. And they say, challenge him, kick it to him. The way he runs as fast as he is, I wouldn't challenge him at all. I'd do everything possible to keep it away.
He is just a blur when he gets a full head of steam, and he got a full head of steam there. So let's try this again. After the kick return TD, here's yet another kickoff. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. The last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for third.
Brings up third down.
65, let's go.
He rifles complete, caught by Moore. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a first down.
And the Dolphins, first down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
They'll pitch it out to H.M. And he powers through the first lane, but he's going to be swallowed up behind the line of scrimmage.
Incomplete.
So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. Back to throw. Watkins. Oh, the RPO hit, and a big loss here as he's taken down. Montez Sweat, the man that time to fight in and drop him.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down. Went backwards. It's 3rd and very long.
Check smash. Not 6, 18, run.
Looking to throw. Watkins. And that is incomplete.
1 first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
The Dolphins will send out the punter now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. This is taken at the 10. And he'll take a shot at the end of that one, and they'll begin right there. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. The last series for a little disappointing, forced a punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive. 1st and 10. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. From the shotgun, a throw for Williams. Over the middle, complete. That's Reynolds. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28.
I think the best offenses love to get the ball to their running backs in open space because they have the ability to make people miss, and they also have the ability to run over people. And if you do that throughout the game, after a while, they might just run through some of those tackles and go a long way.
We saw him shed a nice tackle on that play. Catch number 40 for him on the year. It's a first down.
That's good for the Bears. First down.
They'll run. Reynolds. And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain.
No gain on the play. Second and 10. At the 40.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. Fourth quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Prime Time. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. On third down, he'll drop to throw. And he is caught. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 40.
And the Bears, first down. A gain of 13 yards. First down, Bears.
Working out of the gun, Williams. Throw left side to Reynolds. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
It's second and 8 at the 38-yard line.
Throwing again here, Williams. Battled by the linebacker, but still adjusts and makes a catch. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Johnson is into the end zone for a Bears touchdown. So this is now a 9-point difference. You figure the book here says kick the extra point, make it a one-score game.
Now, you and I have seen coaches get overly aggressive in this spot, but I agree with you. Kick it here and get back within a score.
Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion. Williams going to throw for it. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by L'Jarius Sneed.
It's interesting that when it comes to 2-point conversions, even heavy run teams tend to throw the ball in these situations. In this case, this one was intercepted.
Yeah, they weren't fooled. They were ready for the pass, picked it off. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. First down, Miami, as they get set to start the drive. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away.
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24. Back to throw. Watkins. Open man downfield as Waddle has got it. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a first down.
That's good for a Dolphins first down.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And he's got the hook up to Moore. Down the sideline he goes. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Elijah Moore, his second touchdown of the night. And the Dolphins look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this fourth quarter.
The Dolphins are lining up for a 2-point.
They'll look to throw. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he's got it. So the 2-point conversion is good, and they add on to their fourth quarter lead.
Bears 19.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
At their own 29-yard line. At
the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this fourth quarter.
A loss of his own brings up 2nd and 11.
Here's Williams. There's a short throw. It's caught by Kmet. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And now we've got a 3rd and 4. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Looking to throw is Williams. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked off by L'Jarius Sneed. And he will bring it back. It's a pick six and a Dolphins touchdown. The extra point now coming from Myers. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
Dolphins 23, Bears 19.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. It's now appearing that this losing streak is going to continue. You know, the coaching staff was confident that this was going to be the game to stem the tide, but that just has not been the case.
Bears, first down. A gain of 13 yards. First down, Chicago.
They'll fake the give. Now Williams. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. He had to absorb another little bump there from the defense, another incomplete pass. We've seen a lot of that tonight.
They've come after him all night long. Nothing but pressure in his face. He's trying to stand up there and make throws. It's hard enough to do when the pocket is clear. When you got all those people in front of you, almost impossible to have a good completion percentage.
The Bears on 3rd down, 5 out of 9 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. He's got his running back out of the backfield. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. A run here with Reynolds. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. 55 yards rushing for him now as his fine rookie season continues. On the carry, it's Reynolds. Now he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. From 13 yards out. And the Bears get a bit closer. Now the Bears keeping the offense on the field and going for 2.
The Bears
They'll try and throw for it. And they don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And the Dolphins are going to recover. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. A run straight ahead with A-Chain. And they're going to stop it right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play.
Noah Sewell there to make that play defensively.
At the 48-yard line.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
Here we go, set. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So the big gain, all for naught for the offense. That yellow flag is going to bring it back.
Oh, what a tough look for the offense, because they see all that yardage lost and that ball's walked back and then some behind the original line of scrimmage.
And the ball is knocked out, and this is picked up by the Bears. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line.
You and I have been around teams, and they all have goals for games, don't they? And every team we've ever talked to says what?
No turnover.
Don't turn the ball over. 0. And they were that close to getting it done. Won't cost them today, but they'll hate that when they're watching the game tape.
To the left side, he's got his tight end, Loveland. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40.
It's a gain of 18. That's good for the Bears.
Here's Reynolds. And he'll take this one down to about the 40. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
To the air, Williams. There's a short throw. It's caught by Kmet. So the completion good for 7 there. And now 2 yards to go on 3rd down. Now a handoff up the middle. Reynolds. He is going nowhere as he is enveloped behind the line. They'll go. Here's Williams. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. So after the conversion on 4th, here's 1st and 10 just outside of the red zone.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Throwing is Williams. Reynolds with a catch out on the right side. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. A great effort there, with now 2 fourth-quarter touchdowns. And the Bears have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Now the Bears keeping the offense on the field and going for 2. To throw, Williams. And that's caught at the 2. And he is not going to get in here. So the decision to go for 2 does not pay off as they're unable to cut any further into their deficit. So time definitely not in their favor. Down 2 scores, but they'll try the onside kick. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. Oh, dangerous pass there, and it's intercepted. Tyreek Stevenson picks it off. And the Bears are going to get it back here just shy of the 20. Here's 1st and 10. To throw, it's Williams. We'll get this into the hands of the Doomsday. And one of the whistles for a timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds. From the gun, here's Williams. And this is going to fall to the ground, incomplete. That very nearly their 4th pick of the game. Instead, 2nd down.
Jason Marshall on the coverage.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. He's going to let it fly. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Minka Fitzpatrick. And now look at this. Big gain but a fumble. Touchdown, Chicago. So that's about as fortuitous of a bounce as you're going to find as it's scooped up and taken in for the touchdown.
And I love how you use the word fortuitous there, because as that popped up, he just happened to be in the right place, grabbed it, and found his way into the end zone.
All right, now a big 2-point